What,
Lord.
what is up, guys? If you guys are tuning in, we are in the XOB Team Grand Finals. This actually turned into a bit of a fun tournament. We're starting off over here at the top left. We have the blue Protoss Scorpion. His opponent down at the bottom right side, representing, of course, the XO. We have the red Zerg Eclipse. With me is the TriCast with Ophidian and Hoodlum. What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, man? Real quick, I just want to start out by saying that Scorpion wasn't even in the bracket originally. We had two no-shows, Zal and Husheng, and Scorpion had a tryout with Red before I took over, so he kind of got lost in the change.
Mm-hmm.
So I told him, well, we don't have Zal, so you're more than welcome to come in and play. And now he is in the winners. He made it all the way through the tournament, makes it to the finals. Wasn't even supposed to be here.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, man. I mean, for those who know, he actually made it all. Firehawk, quit PMing me, man. I don't want to cry. I don't want to hear you whining. I don't have a real ID. Scorpion actually made it all the way through the winner's side of the bracket to get here. Eclipse, meanwhile, I think made it halfway through the winner's bracket, and then the rest of the way through the losers all the way to the grand finals. So,
He was actually originally 2-0'd by Firehawk.
really, 2-0 by
Eclipse
Firehawk.
yes, he got cheesed by Firehawk 2 games in a row and got dropped to losers.
And it's kind of funny because Firehawk was bragging about it left and right too earlier. He's just, I beat the top rated kid on the team. I'm like, all right, yeah, whatever.
You know, neither of these players realized it was MLG cross only. They both scouted wrong spot.
That's funny.
Oh, nice.
Oh, actually, I don't think did he scout wrong spot. Oh, I guess he just sent it over there just in case. Yeah. Well, I mean, that could be maybe a routing thing. He didn't want to just float right over it by chance. Who knows? But yeah, overall, guys, we do have a ZBP right now at the top left, of course, the Protoss, the bottom right,
little cannon shenanigans over here at the third.
And I don't think Eclipse actually has an idea about it yet. He is getting that.
Got an overlord on the way though. Should be able to spot the cannons in time to pull drones. And Lings should be on the way, but he actually didn't. He made like 2 Lings. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's actually just droning up. Cannon should be on the way here in a moment. I guess not.
Oh, he sees the probe.
The forge just now finished, yeah. So he did not have time to get the cannon up.
And that's really unfortunate because now the pylon's going to be able to get taken down in the main. And unlike Firehawk, he's actually going to take the third, probably macro up really well. I know Firehawk, you're just you're too easy to bash, man. It's just like when I play, like it's just too easy to bash when in the macro game.
It's just like when Dan was laddering earlier today.
Oh man. Just like when anytime I play any game. Overall, though I like this, Eclipse already taken his third right away, so I mean, Queens are getting built. I don't know if Scorpion's going to go with any shenanigans like he might have gone for earlier, if he's going to try to take a couple gases and then try to go maybe something Stargate. But overall, looks like it's just a normal build starting off. Eclipse getting a nice little scout. He should be able to see that the gas is not getting mined in the main. It is taken but not getting mined, so that should be a little bit of a hint that he's not planning to go for something like Stargate at least right away.
Well, I think that's just a mistake. I mean, there's no good reason to do that. I mean, if anything, he should at least do 2 and 2.
Yeah, I think he doesn't know that he's not mining that gas. I'm pretty sure it's a mistake, like you said.
And we got a public service announcement in chat from Firehawk saying that if no one knows, I rape in a best of one situation. Great, so you can't play tournaments, long tournaments.
Ladder superhero over here.
Ladder superhero.
So I mean, just I don't know, just turning out to a normal game, guys. I mean, this is the typical kind of opener. It's a little bit weird that Scorpion was taking his time getting the gas. Oh, he's actually putting down a Stargate too. So could this maybe be like a 5-gate Stargate push?
We have a second gate, which I guess isn't that weird, but might suggest he does a little zealot void ray pressure, maybe.
I mean, he was looking like he might do something like that earlier. or because the
Nope.
Overlord is gone, the Stargate, he could. This is actually something similar that he did against Firehawk. I mean, he did have a gate, he did have a cybernetics core, and then he threw down that. He did throw down the
Yeah.
Stargate. I mean, that second
No
gate could
pulse
throw
one
him off.
attack, which indicates he's probably not going to do any gateway timings forever, like at any point in this game. But he'll probably just do the same stupid Stargate into Colossus
Stupid
build. In
Stargate.
fact, he's even going. Look at that. He's got double gas that is natural, and he's got Robo already. I mean, this is like classic 2010 Protoss versus Zerg. Man.
Yeah. The Stargate was actually completely scouted, so he should be ready if anything does come. He is getting those Phoenixes and Void Rays. The Evo Chamber should be up, or I guess he's just. Oh yeah, the Evo Chamber's already up.
Yeah,
So
that Void Rays rallied right into a Spore Crawler. So we'll
yeah,
see
this
if
is
that.
not gonna do as much damage as it did to Firehawk, so he should be fairly safe. I mean, this is
Oh,
that's actually not
no.
that's actually not to rip on Firehawk. That's more of like a point to make that like just because those Void Rays and Phoenixes did so much damage, that's the only reason that Firehawk actually lost that game. So
Yeah, that scout's huge, man. Without that scout, I mean, he wouldn't have had the Spore, and he probably would have lost a Queen, or even two, or a lot of drones, and maybe even the hatch. He's got a Hydra Den, which I don't like, but you know, whatever.
it must be
Yeah,
what.
I think it'll be fine if he doesn't make like overcommit to
I
Hydras.
don't think he's
like,
gonna make a single Hydra.
yeah,
Well,
I think it's a good idea just to be safe. Maybe
he's getting
you know,
groove
depending-
spines though. I don't like that. I think
Yeah.
he would have been fine just defending with Queens and Spores. Don't run out of the Spore range. Whew, that
Yeah.
was close.
And unfortunately, that Phoenix actually within the Spore range almost
No,
gets
don't
killed.
run.
Oh my god, run
Hey,
back to it. So this
very
is
careful
completely
about
held
that.
off.
Yeah, it took no damage yet. He's got two Overlords that could be killed, but that's about it. Maybe a third, or around that. But yeah, good defense so far. He's got an okay drone counts, 59 drones to 54 probes. No third base yet, so it's looking pretty good, I gotta say, for Eclipse. I mean,
Yeah.
as long as he goes for heavy roach right now, he can bust before Colossus pops. And even if a one Colossus pops, that's not going to be enough.
Yeah.
Although I don't like the fact that he's making Hydras. If he just made pure Roach,
Absolutely.
he might be able to do something, but with these Hydras, I don't like it.
Well, I mean, from what it looks like, Scorpion's just kind of transitioning into a two-base all-in with the Colossus.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, he'll probably take a third eventually, but not for a little while.
yeah, he just doesn't have the units to be able to defend that third just yet. But I mean, at the same time, Eclipse will know he does have a burrowed Ling over there. I do have to.
You know, I can't fault Eclipse for making a few Hydras. Like, making the 5 that he has with his army right now is fine. The rest that he's rallying in, I don't like. But those 5 keep him safe from the Phoenixes lifting up all his roaches, and the Void Ray killing off his roaches. So
But what I also don't
that's-
like is the slowlings that are moving across the map either. I mean, that's
Yeah.
really unnecessary to bring with you.
should really just only be making roaches. It looks like he could actually do some damage, even though there's force fields. Some lifts from the Phoenix might help a little bit, even though there's Hydras. So we'll see.
And this is not smart. I don't think it's smart right now. There's
The
just
reinforcements rallying in; those Lings are gonna crush because there's no wall anymore. It's pretty much just Hydras, or it's just Stalkers and one Colossus against Roach, Ling, Hydra, which probably won't work because he doesn't even have range yet. Yeah, he's just gonna lose that right away.
well.
I mean, he's might bring it back, but I mean, Eclipse just has to pull off a few units and they'll target it down easy.
So it looks like it's going to be a quick 1-0 for Eclipse. Good hold off of the Stargate. Actually, more than anything, good scouting by him. Able to
Yeah.
prepare for defensively. And I mean, this is exactly what would have happened if, I mean, just.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about, man. This is why no one does this build anymore. It's too risky. Like, you commit very little even to the Stargate, but it just puts you so far behind unless you follow it up with an all-in. And if the Zerg decides to just kill you because they have good economy, then you can't really defend it. You don't have any of the units you actually need to defend that.
Alright, guys. So the score is 1-0 Scorpion at the moment. 1-0 Eclipse. We'll be going to game number 2 in a moment. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back.